Welcome to the stream, ladies and gents. I'm gonna go into GBL here in a second, but I'm actually super close to getting to level 71. So I might try to do that real quick. Or it will definitely happen on stream today, for sure. Let's see where I'm at. Okay. 1 second. Says I need 5 more nice throws and then I can claim that. Here, let me actually real quick. Where is it at? Just for a second. Luna Town. Of course, I don't even get a nice throw. For some reason, that command doesn't work on the stream, Kia. I'm not entirely sure why. Alright. 4 more. And then I can level up here. I'll probably just jump into my first set. But this will happen today on the stream, for sure. Alright, cool. I think I'm just going to use the same team I was testing out yesterday to start out. Let's see. Let me just get that real quick. I might go a little bit spicy today. We'll see. Kind of ended the stream on an extremely spicy battle yesterday and it went well. See what people are running today. First opponent is the Dank Turtle. Good luck, have fun. Celio. Alright, this is a pretty good matchup for me. Surprised they stay in. Pretty sure this doesn't have much to hit me with. I'll let it go through. See what they got. Surf. Oh my gosh. How long have they had Surf on Celio? I think I made a video years ago saying how if they put Surf on Celio it would actually be good. Well, I mean, it was good for other reasons, but I've been so out of the game, I don't even know. Don't want to take a Shadow Ball. I was just trying to think if they would try to bait me or not, because they had so much energy ahead. I was thinking maybe they could bait me. I think I will commit the shield. I could have just brought in Guzzlord, realistically. I kind of need to get into the flow here. Dang it, I overtapped. That's kind of bad then. Yeah, it's really sloppy. And that's a little unfortunate too, actually. I think I might have actually thrown this, but I might try to farm down with Guzzlord and just see if I can do anything still. More than likely I can't. Yeah, that's game for sure. Dang, I threw that pretty bad. I should not have. I should have definitely just switched the Guzzlord against Jellicent. My brain just... First match, I'll admit, not... I mean, I just completely fucked up, let's be real. I don't even know how to... Oh wait, actually... Yeah, like look at this. This would have actually been an easy win. Well, no. I mean, there's no excuse here. I just completely threw that. It's okay, though. Me, like, 6 years ago, maybe would have been, like, reacting a little bit differently, but This is super casual season anyways. But yeah, completely through that. Pretty much just need to switch in Guzzlord on the Jellicent. I would have just won that. Alright, let's see how this goes then. Guzzlord lead. I think I might just stay in and throw the Drill Pecks. I'm gonna try to get back in the game here. Brutal Swing. This will still do a decent chip, but I want to see how much it actually does. Yeah, it's still pretty oppressive. Wonder how much a Drill Peck does to Guzzlord. I know they'll take it, but is it significant? Yeah, that's pretty good actually. I think I'll farm a slight amount of energy before I throw the next Drill Peck. I need to get used to Incinerate on Gourgeist. I really like it, but I even overtapped in that last match. Which I could have maybe still won the match if I didn't completely just throw. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna take one Ice Beam. It's gonna hurt, but I'll take one. Okay, they have Clodsire here. For some reason it wasn't letting me swipe all those. It's actually kind of bad though. Feraligatr is kind of cool right now with the Ghost fast move. I mean, it's always been good, but arguably maybe even a little bit better with the Gourgeist probably going to get a rise this season. Yeah, unfortunately, this is just not good for me. I'm just going to forfeit this one. I don't really have a win condition here. I could have maybe... I'm trying to think like if I could have done anything different there. Maybe... I mean, I guess I could have switched out at the beginning, but I don't know if that was like the play. Let's see. Okay, I don't actually know what this thing runs, so this will be a learning experience for sure. Definitely very rough start. Okay, so they have Empoleon as well. I think I'll bring in my Guzzlord here. Just kind of trying to tank a couple moves, because I was thinking bringing Gourgeist, but I mean, honestly, maybe Gourgeist would have been better. Incinerate's actually not too shabby against the Empoleon. It does end up just being neutral. I need to turn this down, I think. Music. Nightbot's inconsistent with the volume levels. Hopefully that's okay. Yeah, I keep over tapping today already. I need to pay attention more because I'm like kind of like focused on the volume of the music. I could have just thrown Brutal Swing. More than likely they'll shield. Probably would have been the better call. Yeah, this is like a warm-up set, I guess today. Because dang, I'm getting my butt handed to me already. But it's all on me. I'm like so rusty in this game. I don't know why, like I feel like almost off by one move a lot of times. So I need to get back in the flow. I've been really considering on just playing through this entire season and just spicing it up, just to get in my reps again. Just for fun. Could be a good time. Honestly, I probably should have saved the shield, realistically. We got ourselves kind of a problem in the back. I might just sack Empoleon at this point. I think I could maybe live one Shadow Ball from Doublade on Gourgeist. I probably should have tried to catch the Sacred Sword. Maybe that would have been the play. Actually, I don't even know if I can take this at this range. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have Shadow Ball. I almost forgot. It's running Gyro Ball, Sacred Sword, that's right. That's a pretty sick moveset, though. I don't know if I can take these moves. Yeah. GG's. I don't have a Hone Edge yet. I actually don't even know how you get it in this game. I am such a casual Pokemon Go player. I have not kept up with most of the... Like, I play every day still. And just, like, catch stuff when I'm out and about. But I don't buy the tickets. I haven't done any of the special events in GoFest for a couple years now. I think the last time I did GoFest, it was when I actually made content for... Like, I was, like, streaming consistently. But I still have a lot of... Like, I feel like the way this game is, it's okay to, like, not play all the time, and you could still be relatively competitive. I've never even looked at, like, Thievel moveset-wise, and it's not even really that, it's, I didn't know the moveset. It's more that was just, like, a really good counter to what I'm currently running. Has a lot of fast attack pressure. I'm assuming it's Sucker Punch for fast attack. But yeah, like, I still have, like, a lot of immense knowledge in Go. It's just that because everything changes so slightly every season, like, counts. And, I mean, not counts necessarily. It's more the actual damage output of fast attacks and how fast they can get to certain moves. I mean, like, Shadow Ball, I think, got decreased this season. Same with, like, Meteor Mash. Like, they're a lot more spammy than they previously were. I almost feel like maybe the Shadow Ball update is primarily due to the fact that they want to try to synergize the Incinerate a bit more with Gourgeist. Yo, what's up, Womat? It's an interlude season, so it's actually pretty chill. I mean, people are still testing out serious comps and such, but I think it's pretty cool. I've been messing around with Incinerate Gourgeist, but this set so far I've been definitely, like, a little rusty. Playing some mistakes for sure. But I mean, honestly, Go is you have to, like, be paying attention, like, non-stop, essentially. I feel like I keep doing little things. I don't know why. Like, I'll, like, try to build up too much extra energy instead of just throwing the move when I need to. I don't know, it's, like, weird. I don't know why I have this, like, thought process. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of these things I'm seeing are actually pretty good at, like, beating this, like, Gourgeist in general. I almost just want to go complete spice at this point, like, based on this set. Let me switch out my buddy to Coffin, like, screw it. I feel like, why not just switch it up a little bit? I feel like none of these teams are... Maybe people have been using Gourgeist, I have no idea. But I just assumed it would be good because Grass Ghost is kind of interesting. You know? Yeah, this is actually, like... I'm surprised that the set's even been, like, this difficult. But I guess I was doing pretty good yesterday, so I'm gonna be facing good people. Let's see. I mean, let's be real, like, the losses don't matter at all this season. So it might be better to just kind of, like, have fun with it. Alright, this is actually a great start for me. Yeah, I feel like if I would have ran Empoleon here, that wouldn't have been necessarily the most beneficial for me. Funny enough, Poison is really great against the Whimsicott here. Like, what could he even do? Okay, so they got Stunfisk. Guess Coffin's not going to be doing too much here. Just have to take it as it is. This song always hits the feels when I hear it. Classic. Alright. I mean, I am running water gun. I'm pretty sure this was for like Jungle Cup, what I built this team for originally. Like I played like one set or two in Jungle Cup last season. So I wonder if I should just take one. Nah, I should probably shield one. Actually, you know what? I should have just taken it. This is Charm. I wonder if they'll just throw Seed Bomb. I almost feel like I have to risk it. Or Grass Knot. Alright, that was like the play. I got so lucky. Alright, this is how I should be playing, because, you know. The 2 songs. That's hilarious. It's funny you remember that. 2 boom. I could have got off one move there, but that's what I'm trying to say is, I don't know if it's just because I'm streaming, but it could also just be multiple factors. I'm getting old. You gotta watch out for our EQ. That's hilarious. 2 bones, the Nookin. Is that Mr. Joe? Like, because that sounds like something he would say, but at the same time, maybe you just know. You know the song. I got phones and yeah, that was I switched it up. I don't know how I win with that team out of all the teams. It just felt like whatever team I was using just was not hitting here at the beginning. But at the same time, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Alright, 1-4. I'm very proud of that, in fact. You know what? I'd put that on my grave. I went 1-4 in Pokemon Go GBL. And I'd be proud of that. Oh. Maybe that's a new update on YouTube in general. I'm super proud of that set. Thanks, game. I'm proud of being a Pokemon trainer. I mean, it's like I'm not okay with losing. Like, I don't think most people are, but it's like I can't deny that I am the reason that all happened. All right, Coffin. Cough it up. Well, this is still gonna hurt. Parabolic charge. For sure. Like, what is... I mean, I guess Dedenne is really good still. Let's be real. Dedenne is a monster. Dedenne. I should have just thrown a Brave Bird first. It'd probably still hit. Oh wait, I could just throw Seed Bombs actually at Dedenne. How brutal. I'm thinking I just bring in Lantern. I honestly, even though I did this community, I don't even know what move this thing is. I know it's Peck, probably Beak Blast. I have no idea what the other move is. Is it a grass move? I don't even know if it gets a grass move. Damn, that still hits. And it drops my attack. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. I might just switch out, even if they switch it. They're gonna switch into Dedenne, but it's like the attack drop. Oh wait, actually they didn't. I mean, this is gonna hurt me more than the Dedenne, more than likely, just cause technically neutral to the electric. I mean, looks like this is a deep buffer team. It's pretty interesting, actually. It's a cool concept. Debuff my attack. make your team a little bit bulkier with parabolic charge. Seems like that's the idea here. They're trying to get that support for the Dedenne. Alright. Pray. Pray for me. Are they just gonna try to go for a farm down? Seems like it. Can they do that here? I didn't think so. Well, that means I don't have to throw a Brave Bird now. But at the same time, I don't think I outpaced this. I did have some energy, but they have to have like more. Yeah, I mean they have to have it. GG's. I mean the hat looks styling, but just not enough, unfortunately. Wait, I lied. It's perfect. The hat fits great. And I just win. Dude, what? Why am I even trying to run the other team? Seriously. I'm not. This team has to be ranked terribly in Great League. And I'm winning. I mean, that's why people watch me. That's like why I've always shined as a battler. I always do this, dude. Even when I did factions, even when I got tied for 9th place at NAIC the first year, I didn't run any XL Pokemon. I completely went against what everyone had. Sableye on their team. Like pretty much every top player ran Sableye as a safe swap. I did not. I should have gotten day 2, dude. I was so close to getting day 2. That's pretty much when I stopped really playing Pokemon Go seriously. I think it was 2022, was that when NAIC first started for Go? Like when Go first went into play Pokemon? I competed in that. I almost got day 2. I was in factions for a little bit longer after that. And I was on the SoCal Swablues. And I would run Spite. I was like the Spite. I was a really good... I mean, who am I to convince you? You saw those first matches. But, in the peak of me playing this game very actively, competitively, like actually caring, practicing, playing against like the AI on PvPoke and such, I was running some of the craziest stuff and beating like meta teams. I tend to just kind of like, I don't know, maybe I have like ADHD or something, but I just can't focus anymore. Like the dedication that's required to hit Legend every season, I just can't. Like with everything else going on in life, it's just impossible for me to care on that level. And people have gotten a lot better too. But a lot of times when the meta starts to narrow, I just can't. I just can't. So I'm gonna throw this and switch to Guzzlord myself, I think. Oh wait, I'm not running that. I'm not running the Guzzlord team. I completely forgot. Uh-oh. Gastrodon. But like... Wait, did they just sack Gastrodon now? Because, I mean, like, obviously I'm sacking my Pokemon to some degree. But what can they really hit Dartrix with? Dude, come on, Coffin. Yo, I actually forced this Gastrodon to throw energy with Coffin. Yeah, this thumbnail on my YouTube is like a red herring now. I mean, for all I know, I don't know, honestly. I think Gourgeist is still like, it's not like, it's one of those Pokemon that will probably shine a lot, even though it's not necessarily like top ranked. Alright, this is actually really bad. I don't have a way to deal with Guzzlord. I should have farmed more energy here. I don't know why I threw that immediately. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I mean, what the heck can I really do? I probably shouldn't even take this. Why'd they throw a sludge bomb? They're trying to get a poison on me. I'm gonna shield this. I mean, I guess I go for Thunderbolt. Alright, let's see. I don't know, like, I doubt this is gonna knock out. It's a freaking Guzzlord, but it's also in Great League. Yeah. I mean, it really comes down to their backline at this point, but I can't imagine winning this one. Yo, what's up, Kevin? Great to see you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to run a team that I was doing well with yesterday, but then I just felt like I went 1-4. And the only win was actually with this Coffin team I was just messing around with. Yeah, I don't have... Definitely do not have this Pokemon yet. GG's. Try hard. Running Galarian Corsola, like... The amount of effort you have to put in money to get that Pokemon is actually crazy. That's kind of like, I don't think you need that. You definitely do not need that. But every time I see it, it's like hard for me not to think, like, I just assume most people just use rockers these days or cheat somehow. Because who's real? You know how like in the main series games, people gen their Pokemon for competitive, and there's like, you know, the argument of like, I don't want to like play the game legitimately because it's a huge grind. It's worse than Go in that regard. So it's weird that, no, it's not weird. It's not the right way to describe it. I admittingly, every time I see someone run Galarian Corsola, I just assume they're like doing something like that. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon that kind of fit that. Like back in the day, like Carbink. I think Carbink actually I still feel that way about, because I still don't even have like a Carbink for Great League, and it's been out for how long? It's been in the wild. To be fair though, some of these Pokemon like Carbink actually have spawned in the wild, so you could just, you know, grind hours upon hours with like a Mega Evolution Fairy type, which still kind of feeds into the same point I'm making, is that like a lot of these like XL Pokemon, like even when I tied for 9th in NAIC. That's why I didn't run XL Pokemon, because I just felt like it was like one of the worst updates ever made in Pokemon Go. I thought it was like a very predatory update. Because, you know, nowadays games are just all about... I knew that was Body Slam. Games are all about taking up your time more. And when a game comes out when you don't actually have to play that game forever, it almost gets like criticized. Like, there's not enough to this game. But honestly, I miss the days when you could just beat a game and be done with it. Like, I feel like everything is trying to get me to think of it daily, be a part of its life cycle daily. I'm gonna try to catch a move here. I definitely should have not shielded that Body Slam, but what am I gonna do? And like, I'm not trying to judge people that have all these Pokemon, like, I'm just saying that, I'm just being honest, like, that's like what I think about when I see these Pokemon. And I've said that from day one. Like, it's, my opinions never change about it. It's not like a secret being revealed on the stream all of a sudden, like, oh my god, I can't believe he would not like whales in a video game. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's not news here. And like, I don't hate you. I'm just saying, like, it's a interlude season, and I mean, if you make it, you're gonna use it. Let's be real, you gotta use it. I'm trying to think like how to describe it. It's more of like I wish that there'd be more flexibility in how you can build stuff and Go. Ultimately, like, why does there have to be something that you run in Great League that costs 400,000 Stardust? That's just absurd, you know. It's a little too much. GG's. If only I didn't shield that body slam. But I'm, you know, I'm sitting here talking, kind of in mid rant here, and I thought I was gonna lose that probably even harder than I actually did. I mean, Coffin, come on. This is actually not a bad set though, regardless of that. I could still come out here with a 3-2. Just gotta focus here. Like, ironically, I'm sitting here talking about level 51 Pokemon. I have a level 51 Coffin on my team. But yeah, it's like the same thing. You know what I mean? But at least like Coffin, it's been in the game since day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I have an XL Coffin. I didn't really put in much extra effort to get this. Why do I hate Wailord? You know what? It's not that I hate Wailord. I just hate what Wailord's done to the game I used to. Actually, let's be real. From the beginning of this game, it's kind of had this like little issue. Like raids, since raids came out, it's been a thing. I remember back in the day when I used to do the mobile streams on Twitch, I would always like I always had like 2018, 2019 is when they started introducing the whole we'll release a legendary and then we'll release it again as like a shiny. You know, kind of, and they've kept the same playstyle throughout almost the entirety of the game. Like, I feel like maybe occasionally they've released something where it was like debut shiny and it blew people's minds, you know, like, whoa. But typically when they release a new legendary in the game, they milk it so everyone wants to get the hundo, right? Like, so you're gonna already raid it multiple times, and then they get you on the kicker because they release it again like months later, like, oh, here's the shiny. Yeah, so essentially, like this, like I've invested 400,000 dust into this Coffin to just lose matches. But like, I think it's like, I feel like I have more purpose when I do that. You know, it's like when I get the win, I feel unique, and I feel like this game is fleeting, anyways, to some degree, right? It's like it won't be here forever, but it's kind of cool that some of the experiences I get to have out of it are like I've beaten people using a Coffin, which is just ridiculous. But yeah, I feel like, well, why'd they do this? I mean, maybe they have the EQ already loaded. Maybe that's what they're accomplishing here. Yeah, I have a feeling they have the EQ and they're just trying to get that extra chip. Yeah, they definitely got it. GG. Nice play there. Wait, what? What? I'm guessing they were... Do they run something different these days? Or is it... I'm pretty sure it's still Earthquake Ice Spear, right? I don't understand. I'm pretty sure they had it. Yeah. I think... I know what you're saying, like, factions, for sure. But the thing is, like... It's not that, like... I think that, what I'm trying to say about XL Pokemon is, like, it's not necessarily the Pokemon themselves or anything, it's just the way you have to obtain them. Like, any Pokemon that are locked behind, like an egg or a raid, or something you have to trade to get better IVs for, it's not that they're impossible to do, and there's actually fair ways to accomplish all these goals legitimately, and some people play the game where it just happens naturally. It's just like... I'm complaining about it mainly because I don't want to participate in, like, grinding nonstop for, like, meta Pokemon. Like, me choosing to invest in this Coughing is my decision. You know, it sucks. It's a terrible Pokemon, and it's not hurting anyone but myself. But the thing is, there's a lot of... the fact that, like, there's, like, a good handful of Pokemon that are meta that just tend to be... super high costing, and they also require a lot of grinding and RNG as well. Like, it's not even just grinding. Like, I've been hatching 7k eggs for a little bit now. Like, granted, I'm not spending money on the game like that, or even really at all. but I have not hatched a Galarian Corsola once. And I feel like to achieve that, you'd have to like constantly be using like a rocker, because there is a point where I've used the rocker to hatch eggs and such, and like, yeah, if you're doing that, like, you're not actually putting any effort, you know, you're not like maybe you're paying money for the incubators or whatever, but it's like so easy to do that you're probably reaching the cap daily on how many eggs and such you can get. So it's not really like an issue per se, it's just like, is everyone who plays the game doing the same thing to get these Pokemon? Probably not. I mean, some people are like, just like in the main series games, majority of people find themselves like, here we go, like here's Corsola right now, actually. Like most people, like Corsola is a regional Pokemon. I mean, excuse me, it's a regional form. Not regional form, but this is a regional form, but it's actually a regional Pokemon. Like you can't find it everywhere. Like you have to be in certain areas in the world to even get Corsola. So you either have to like have one that you've traded with someone and you're like walking it as a buddy, which again, people have used DFIT or things like a walker to get the distance to just get the best buddy XL candy or whatever. Like, I don't know. I've always hated the XL system since its initiation. And that's kind of like what I'm saying. Like, I don't hate that people are grinding to get the Pokemon. I understand it, actually, more than anything. It's just that, like, I hate that, like, you know, we want to say, like, we want to play a competitive game and we want something to be fair, but none of these games are, this is all more, you know what I mean? Like, any game that just has such levels of RNG and, like, you know, you're not really starting out with the same resources as someone else, like, if you're playing a game like chess or whatever. You can get it from the 7K egg. I mean, it's not that you can't beat these Pokemon either. There's enough Pokemon like, okay. Maybe, just to like clarify too, if it's not kind of getting from this when I'm implying I didn't use XL Pokemon, I tied for 9th place at NAIC at the peak of when I was playing competitive. Like, my point was when I did that you don't have to do that to beat these teams that run these like super balanced, super like meta relevant Pokemon like Sableye, Azumarill, Bastiodon, whatever they were at the time. I don't even remember exactly, but those are all ones that are still good to this day. But point being is that they're just hard to grind for still. And it's not that they're impossible to get, but some of them are harder than others. And like, yeah, there's events that occur for sure, but then that's kind of the point I'm trying to make, is you have to go out of your way as a player to actually change your schedule for a game that now runs your life essentially. Like and understand, like, it's only nefarious to a certain level. Like if you're a casual player and you're just playing the game and you like, you know, planning these events with your family, like community days and such, like that's a bonus to your life. Like I'm not, like that's not even the same thing I'm trying to talk about. But like if you're a serious Pokemon Go player, there's a strong, I can almost guarantee that you have some sort of like addiction problem to the game to some degree that is unhealthy. You have like some relationship with the game that is a little unhealthy to some degree. And it's like a meme, you know, I've seen it on TikTok, like the memes of like some girl like, I'm out on a date with my boyfriend and this is all he does, and you know, like it's like clearly just rage baiting content, or like people like, oh, that's me like doing raids while I'm at like lunch trying to eat my food and like click on my phone. But it's just like a very complicated thing. Like I enjoy the game, I play it super casual now, but I've also been in a place in my past where I've spent like hundreds of dollars on the game, and I don't think that's okay. Do I regret it? Not necessarily, but I also don't think I could ever be in a place where I could do that with a game on that level again. I don't know what it was about Go that like captured me. I always kind of chopped it up to the social aspect of Go, where it's like kind of like going for drinks with your friends to a bar. You're gonna maybe overspend in a social scenario where you're just having such a good time you never want to end. And that's what it felt like going on raid days back in the day. Like I remember in Los Angeles, like being in downtown, just be meeting up with a bunch of locals, hitting every raid, you know, hitting at least like 19, 20 throughout the 3 hour walking around, trying to get our shiny, whatever, legendary at the time. And you know, it felt like more than just playing the game. You know, it was like a social thing. You know, I got the bond with people I didn't know. We shared a common interest, which was Pokemon. You know, it's not like all gloom and doom or anything, but I just think like gaming itself is kind of took a shift. Like, it's not even just gaming, it's just like things are subscription models more often than not. I'm showing my age. Oh man, I could actually take that a little bit. Showing my age here. Get off my lawn! But you know, I feel like when I'm running a team like this in Go Battle League, it brings back like this old version of myself that was like very unfiltered, very like crass about things. Like, it's kind of funny to think about. I've shifted so much. Maybe it's like being a dad too. Nowadays, like I've toned it down a lot, but man, it's kind of funny to think like this almost like brings out this like part of me that I forgot about. Like, I'm like half paying attention to these battles, and somehow like running this is like some of the most joy I've had in WoW, you know? It's like fun. Alright, this is a little tricky. Oh no, it's a Claydol! Claydol coming at me with a mud slap in the face. Plus, it's gonna be smacking me. I don't know though. Maybe I have a chance. Dang it, I could have actually got to the Dark Pulse. Oh. Well then. Is this water gun? I wasn't even paying attention. I mean, I feel like this is the only way I could come out on top here is catching a move. I think it might be, what is it again? Is it charge? No. I'm trying to remember what the fast attack is for this. Spark? Or is it Thunderbolt? I think it's Thunderbolt. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's GG for sure. GG there. That feels a little spicy, right? That team with the Claydol. Like, I think if I could rank my, like, GBL experience, like, my most fun I have is running Spice. Like, losing is not even at the bottom. Like, I don't really care about losing. I think I hate seeing meta all the time. That's how I always feel about every Pokemon game. Like, I think that's why, as a Pokemon competitive battler, I've always gravitated from not running the strongest Pokemon. Like, my entire existence, if you look at, like, a lot of my content, I find niche ways to compete at high level in, like, BGC. That's what I was focusing on a lot, actually, the last couple years, but honestly, the past year, especially, I've, like, not been playing any real competitive Pokemon at all. I've, like, not played BGC, I've not really played Go. Like, occasionally I made a couple Go videos, but even those were just, like, just trying to keep up with things a little bit, try to like, see what's going on. But, like, even, like, ZA, like, I'm out here, like, people, like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, like, you could just win, but, like, especially ZA, the way the game is functioned, it's like, why would I ever want to run Garchomp and Metagross? It's boring as hell, dude. You know, it's like, wow, you got 10 wins in a free-for-all match, like, you're fun. Like, or you're just, like, preying upon noobs. I mean, it's like, there's no denying the meta is the meta. That's not, like, my point. It's just that, like, Pokemon is one of those few games that I feel like has such a vast opportunity for a player to really try something different. Like, you could essentially run some of the crappiest Pokemon in Go, but if you just happen to get algorithmed and you align against someone, you could be that person's worst nightmare, you know? Like, them running into you might, in fact, break them. and it's hilarious. Absolutely one of the most enjoyable aspects of playing a game. Yeah. Honestly, I should have stayed in with Coffin, but I didn't really have much to deal with Superior at this point. Kind of just have to pray. Pray for a better day for my lantern here. Maybe I should like dive into my team comps and see like what type of stuff I got. Maybe I should bring out the Alone Grimer. It's been a while. He needs to shine. You know? It needs to be grime time. Grime time, it's all the time. Let's sludge this Charizard real quick. Oh man, I actually had the Seed Bomb too. GG's. Yeah, I think with Go in general, I need to get used to, like, I did try to sit down and like learn counts one time. I don't know if my brain like can handle it anymore. Like I've always been a feel type of player in Go. Like after you play it so much, like even when I was like playing at my highest level, I never counted. I mean, occasionally, if I felt like it was like I think occasionally I would. But I don't count at all. What am I, a nerd? No, I'm just joking. Body slam. Oh. Oh yeah, Shadow Ball is actually gonna be way more spammy now on Licky Licky. That's actually pretty sick to think about. I actually was thinking about how back in the day, I used to get so, I can't, like, I used to, like, they used to call it, like, the Sass rant, like, my chat. That was, like, how they referred to when I would go into the certain, like, mindset. Oh, the days of old. I feel like I'm getting like algoed or something. Like, what is this? You must pay, my friend. Let's go, Marowak. This is like the perfect counter for my backline. I'm seeing a lot of ground types in the back. It's kind of interesting because I feel like a lot of people will be running Gourgeist. Like a lot of these, I mean, I have seen, to be fair, every single one of these Pokemon I've seen already. So it's not like that shocking to see them. It seems like they're still relatively good. But, yeah. Maybe I should not bring a Lowen Muck just yet. I mean, Lowen Grimer. That's who I was talking about, by the way. Unfortunate. There were many or more few times. Yeah, exactly. I would be on a rant for a while. That was facts. If they don't shield this, I'm gonna cry, because I could have maybe just snuck in a Brave Bird. Well, that's game for sure. GG. I've actually been thinking about doing some mobile Pokemon Go streams again. I don't have the same setup I used to. I don't have two phones anymore. But, I think I want to look at... You know what would be kind of fun? I should do... Auto Rec. Let me delete my battle parties. So this is the rules for Auto Rec. If you... Oh, I don't have this yet. You know what? Before I do that, let me see how many more I have to get nice throws on. Maybe I'll get my last nice throw with Nikli. Or try to, at least. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to do it. Let me catch one more, and then I'm going to get my Dex entry Nikli. And then I'm going to turn level 71 also. Well, let me hide that for a second. Alright, ready? I'm going to get my Dex entry Nikli. And try to get a nice throw on this as well. Oh my gosh. Please jump out. Oh no, I messed it up. Dang it. Of course. But I mean, that's still cool. Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess I'll make it this thing. Pineapple. 999 nice throws. There we go. The official one now. Alright, let me level up. Here it is, right? Oh wait, I still have to power up a mythical or legendary 20 times. I didn't even know that. Do I even have enough Stardust? You know what, maybe I'll power up, what's it called? Xerneas. Not Xerneas, but, Eternius, or whatever. Eternatus. Dang, I don't even have enough candies for this thing. Power it up a little bit, and then I'll power up something else. Let's see. Do I have any mythicals that are even worth powering up? I powered this up back in the day, not even knowing. Yo, what's up, Pika Wawa? Shout out to Pika Wawa, one of my friends here on Twitch, another content creator. Hope everything's going well. Runner-up prize to level up Tadpole. No, thank you. I mean, it's already maxed out. I don't mean to be rude. Wait, so I can do a legendary too, right? Maybe I can just do legendary. Let me see what I have. Do I have any megas that are legendary? I have not even primal evolved Kyogre or Groudon yet. Yo, what's up, Reverse Cascade? Yeah. I'm just looking for some stuff to power up so I can level up the 71. I'll just find maybe like a hundo or something. Is that literally? Oh wait, that I'm in my mega. I'm like looking at that like, wait, what? Those are my only hundo legendary. Gosh, you know what? I think it just kind of shows where my mindset is today. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Thank you for the follows, I'll pick. Triple bird. What birds were you running? Yeah, right? The nuking. It's 10 hours long now. Or I'm just gonna power up these as much as I can. How about you? 6 more. Is that enough? Okay, 1 more. Yo, what's up, metal level? Yeah, I'm pretty low on dust overall. It's going well. I mean, As well as it can be. I'm about to hit 71. I'm just trying to decide on what to power up. I guess I'll power this up, whatever. Even though this is like one of the most pointless. I know it's to power up. Alright, there it is. I can now level up to 71. Oh, it just does it automatically. Okay, sick. Let's go. What do I get for that? Some shoes. 1 XL candy. No way. 1? How generous after all that grinding. Can't believe it. 1 XL candy. I don't even know how to use it on. Maybe I'll just hoard it forever. I think I've never I don't think I've ever used any of my XL rare candies. I don't play enough to even use them. I know if I got 2, I'd probably just have to end the stream because I'd be in tears. And that would just break character too much. I'm gonna do auto rec now. So the plan here is, whenever I get a team, I can realign the lead 1 time, and one of my Pokemon I can't actually switch out for another type. So that's my plan. Yeah, I feel like I'm such a... I always refer to myself as a filthy casual, but like a filthy casual on Go is like still playing daily. You know, I just don't really grind on that level. But it's not an excuse, like, I'm not gonna sit here and just constantly talk about that, but it kind of just reminded me, I used to always, that's like all I would do, is just constantly talk about the things about Go that were like predatory. So in this situation, I'm gonna switch out Noivern for either a flyer or a dragon. The rest of the team looks pretty legit, I feel like. I mean, it's not, I mean, for what it is. I mean, I know that Nidorino is built. I don't remember what's on it, but maybe I should run a Dragon Breath user. Hold on. Let me see what I have. Could run Shadow Dragonite or Shadow Latios. Let's do that. What should I lead though? Trying to like think what is like the common weakness here. I don't. Maybe I'll just lead with Nidorino. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. This is a good season to just kind of mess around and get yourself a Libra Pikachu. Maybe get a chance at the shiny. Right. Let's see what I get here. Cradilly. Alright, I mean... Yo, let's go. Do you think they'll shield? Come on, don't shield Ice Beam. Dude, let's go! How's it feel to get smacked by a Nidorino? I'll just take it. Alright, awesome. I mean, the attack drop's annoying, but it's better than, you know, some of the things. Cast form? Okay, cool. I actually think I might play more this season to try to get back into the groove of maybe trying to hit Legend the following season. I've been thinking about it a lot. I'll just let it go through, I think. I'm just so rusty. But you know, when I play more consistently, it's easier to kind of get back into the flow of it. And there's times where I just like really enjoy getting back into the flow. I might as well just bring in Latios here. Oh yeah, I'm running Charm, not Dragon Breath. I forgot about that. That's kind of cool though. Alright. This doesn't even have 2 moves on it. I don't know if I have enough Stardust to give it a second move. I mean, I'm not running this as a consistent team. What am I doing? This is auto wreck. Imagine I'm like, oh, let me give it a second move and I never see it again this entire run. Well, that was fun. I mean, I kind of like it, even though it's like really weak to ground. Maybe I'll switch the psychic type. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna find a psychic type to use that's not weak. Oh my! I don't have a second move on that. That'd be hilarious though, because oh my gosh, this Pokemon sucks. Let me use it. All right, let's go. Galarian Articuno, terrible Pokemon. I will not be convinced it's actually good. Maybe in like BGC, but not this. Not this league. Oh my gosh, this is like perfect. Wow. Nice switch into a licky licky. Alright, let's go! Amistar! I feel like I've only used this one time. I wonder how much a Shadow Ball does. It probably does a lot, even though, you know, I'm an Amistar. I mean, I'm surprised how much the fast move's doing here. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I was thinking of Hydroing, but I feel like this is a better option, because if they shield the Hydro, I don't know, it's not that good for us. The thing is, I could just bring in Tentacruel and go for Acid Spray, which I almost feel like I should. This song that's playing right now, this is actually me. I did a cover of Lavender Town. Kind of like a punk cover of it. Alright. Not the best situation for me, that's for sure. I don't know if I could beat this. I think that's game. Too many shields. Yeah. Pretty sure that's GG. I mean, I think Astonish alone's gonna do too much damage to Tentacruel. And, you know, I appreciate people letting me vent a little bit about the XL thing. It's not like that big of a deal, honestly. It's like, it's not changing. I'm just thankful that when they did the level update this time, they didn't try to raise the level of the Pokemon in the game as well. Because last time they increased the level from 40 to 50, they rebalanced the entire game, essentially. So, if there was like, I think back in the day, you had to have like a, I can't remember if it was a hundo. I know Sableye, you needed a hundo of, I think Medicham maybe, or some variant really close. But once they leveled them up, you had to build a completely new Sableye, you had to build a new Medicham. It was a pretty expensive update for a lot of competitive players. Alright, let's see on the auto rec this time. Tranquil. That's actually kind of cool. I don't think Fortress is updated moveset wise. I don't recall. I don't know, I kind of just want to run it. That Tranquil is actually from like Sylph back in the day. It was actually like meta during this one format. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. If you're watching on YouTube also, I actually have a unlisted, I have a playlist of all my unlisted Sylph battles. If you're ever interested in like watching some of my old content. I unlisted them because I just felt like they weren't relevant anymore, you know, especially since Sylph doesn't even exist at this point. There is a new thing. I think it's called Zygarde or something. Project Zygarde. I can't remember exactly, but I remember RC Cola was working with it. But yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to that at all. But I know a lot of like prominent battlers in the Go community were a part of this project, trying to keep the grassroots Go PvP stuff alive. Let's see. I remember there was this party that I went to back in the day. It was at Portland. There was it was before like the real big. It was like right before the pandemic. There was a big Sylph. I think it was called the Rose Cup. They held this like tournament in Portland, and a bunch of Go players went. And I remember going, and we all like kind of like shared a room together. Yo, what's up, Seven? And it's just like funny being in a place with that many people that play Go. Like everyone's like trading, looking at their collection, you know, trying to do something in that regard. And like people bringing out the rockers and stuff. Like that shit was hilarious to think about. Yeah, I don't have the Volt Switch on this fortress, unfortunately. I think that's Bug Bite, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, this doesn't look too shabby. I mean, never mind. They might try to catch a move here. Oh, that was pretty smart. Ooh, I think I might actually be able to... Nah, nicely done. Nicely done there. I don't think I can farm this thing. Dang, I thought I almost was able to get there, but just a little bit of damage left on that dual blade. It's cool seeing dual blade in the game. It was weird that the Zangoose took a second to load. So let's see. Is that a competitive Starmie? I don't even know. It might be, because I feel like Starmie might be one that I didn't really have. Yeah. The party we went to in Columbus. Oh yeah, that one was cool too. Kaiser was there. A lot of people were there. Arrow. What's his name? Rise. Some people that don't really, I don't know, like, I'm like such a casual these days, but I feel like a lot of people, whenever I was like playing more frequently and streaming more in this category, it's changed a lot. And I think that's cool too. But it's also, yeah, I feel like those were cool little things to go to. I'm trying to think who else was in Columbus though. RC Cola. Gosh, my brain. I'm just trying to think also, do I want to run this? This is kind of interesting. I'll lead the Zangoose, why not? Let's see. Oh yeah, a lot of those guys were playing poker. Yo, a lot of those guys were just getting drunk and playing poker forever. I actually recently had back surgery whenever I was at that one, I remember. Not like back surgery, but like I had like a... like something that had to get removed, like a skin thing. Just like a precaution. I mean, it ended up not being cancerous or whatever, but... it was like deep enough where they had like it was like a part of my skin was just like gone, and they had to like sew me back up. Limited my movement for a while. I'm just gonna try to go off as much damage here. I'm thinking I'll bring in You know what? This probably isn't even built now that I think about it. I could have switched this out, but for some reason I was thinking I had this built. Uh-oh. Gonna be relying on Starmie, which probably ain't gonna do much here, let's be real. I mean, maybe? I'm resisting the fast attacks. But they can get an attack boost here also. And it resists my fast attacks. Surprised how much that does, wow. Of course. Can't even see the Gastrodon because of the Psywave animation. Just like a giant pink blob on the screen. I mean, that's definitely a game. I mean, what am I gonna do here? Are you proud of yourself? You don't bring you don't bring Pokemon that aren't fully powered up and not ready for PvP in battle. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are running this team on my stream? Did I allow this? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't realize until I lobbied that Paragraph wasn't even built. Because in my head I was thinking, Confusion plus Psychic Bank is going to be pretty good in the back line here. Alright, now... I actually don't even know. Is this Plusle built? No. You know what, I'll actually run... I'll run Plusle. Sableye. I'm gonna run this Sableye too. This doesn't count because they're technically the same Pokemon, okay? I'm making the rules here. The goalpost is moving. Sure. This will be my team. Plusle gonna be the MVP. Oh yeah, whatever happened? Dang, he's probably still editing that documentary to this day. I feel like he started filming that whenever Go first started NAIC, like 2022. Okay, we got Ludicolo. That's a cool one. Ludi is cool, oh. Ludi. Okay. Stone Dragonclaw. Bringing in Xylophone. I mean, it is super satisfying having one of these. Like, I just like, whenever I was running that tournament, I just did not want to run it. Oh my gosh. That Leaf Storm, like, completely nuked me. I just, like, completely got melted. Yeah, thanks for that follow, Elk Gwen. That was a mistake. You just got your second Hundo from a daily egg. It's a Turtwig. Yo, congratulations. That's a nice one to get to your collection. Let's see. Well, I mean, let's be real. Oh, wait, no, wait, don't I have Grass Knot on? Okay, never mind. There's no Grass Knot on this Pokemon. Does one of them get? I feel like one of them does. Or maybe they both. Maybe Minu. But is Minu also double electric? So if you're just tuning into the stream, I'm doing something called Auto Rec. I started the stream playing a team that I was doing well with yesterday, and it felt like the team wasn't really... I mean, between me just kind of like being sloppy and whatever, I wasn't enjoying it that much, so I started running Spice, and we've progressively gone backwards. Now, I deleted all my battle parties, and pretty much what I'm doing, this is what the game is recommending for me to run. And out of all of these, I can already tell, I know that the Dragonair is built, I know that my Poliwrath is built. that Chandelure is not built, so I'm going to switch out the Chandelure for another Ghost or another Fire type. And then I'm going to realign the team, and then I'll start the battle. Your first hundo was Fennekin. Yo, that's a cool one. They have, I mean, Mega Delphox is a thing now, so that'll be a good one for your Mega once they release that in the game. Alright, let me, let's see what I got. I could run Cast Form, it's been a minute. Could run the Phallic Bird. Is this built? No. I was like, why is that like perfectly here? Here, I'll run Shadow, Shiny, Arcanine. Let's go. That sounds pretty solid. Elquin. Sounds like a solid one. I have a lot of spice built. That's usually where most of my resources get dedicated, is like Pokemon that are just terrible. That should never be used, more than likely. But when you win with them, you just remember. Oh my gosh, it's like a perfect situation for me. Watch this. I'm gonna wild charge this Blastoise right now. Oh wait, this is the team that Home Slice Henry made. I'm pretty sure. With Gourgeist. I'm trying to remember what the other Pokemon was. I remember seeing his video briefly yesterday. That might be a reason why no one's, like, why a lot of people are running counters to Gourgeist right now. Also, it's because of his video. Because that was like one of the first Pokemon he highlighted. And I just happened to earlier that day be streaming with Gourgeist. So I don't know if, like, you know. I think like that Pokemon in general, even though it's like ranked low, it just has such a unique place with it now having Incinerate. It's definitely going to cook this season. It's facts. Just straight facts. I mean, I might just bring in Dragonair here. Just because Arcanine is going to be perfect to finish up the match. Yeah, you mean for a VGC? I think it was 6-3. Like whenever I did that isn't that the I did VGC that one. I went 6-3. I almost got day 2 that time, but my last opponent honestly played I when I was facing them, it's kind of hard to like recap on it, but I just remember I was over predicting everything and my opponent was actually making a lot of very safe plays. This is kind of brutal. I can't actually, oh my gosh, I messed this up. I threw the wrong move first. I was just thinking like I can't get to the flamethrower before them, I don't think. I mean yeah. Oh wait, actually, never mind. I should have just thrown Wild Charge first. I got really nervous there. Thankfully, it worked out still. GG's. Thanks for coming out to the stream today, ladies and gents. That's so funny. I was just talking about this bird. I think I might just keep this. Oh yeah. So you're talking about the one in 2022. Yeah. I was running Dedenne on that team. It was, I'm trying to remember what everything was. I ran Dedenne. Dedenne was actually MVP on the team too. I got 9th place. I almost got day 2 on that. Like, it's a lot different between VGC, because VGC is so much larger. But that and IC, I was doing Go that you're talking about. I had Dedenne, I had Welrin, Trevenant, because that was like a really common core at the time. It was like, I kind of had to run that if I wasn't going to run like XL Pokemon. I'm trying to remember what else I ran. I think I ran I think I might have ran Scrafty. I think I ran Scrafty, Nidoqueen, Trevenant, Welrin, Dedenne, and I can't remember the last one off the top of my head. I have a video of it on my YouTube channel somewhere. Yo, what's up, Jamie Finn? Great to see you. Shout out to Jamie Finn, another Spice Lord in the house. Amazing Shadow Pokemon content creator on YouTube. I'm actually doing auto rec right now, bro. I tried running that team yesterday and it was kind of struggling a bit, but maybe today, like, it could function a little bit better. Oh my gosh, look at this. Confusion, Bronzong. What is this moveset? Yeah, actually I ran it a bit last season and I felt like it was pretty good. But I don't know, like I've only ran it a couple times. Maybe I'll run it. I mean, I'll bring it out. Yeah, this is bad, yo. Like, what can I even do to this thing? It's like the perfect counter to this entire team. That's hilarious. I mean, what can I do? What do you think I should put on the team? Like, where should I put that on the team if I would try it? I appreciate the reference. It was a Tentacruel for the third. Yeah. Good old Tenty. Yeah, they've all gotten... Tentacruel especially over the years has gotten really buffed. I remember back in the day, it was like no one will ever shield your Tentacruel. Like when it only had access to Hydro Pump. No one would ever shield it. But yeah. Because, you know, it was like a common thing. Does it get payback? No. Yeah, I can't do anything against this. Bronzong is like... It's like such a funny pick, but like... It just counters this entire team of random Pokemon. I guess the game really wanted me to experience it. Acid Scald Payback. Wait, you mean, is it acid? Yeah, it is acid, isn't it? It's because I'm thinking of acid spray. That's actually pretty interesting. Oh, it just got buffed this season. Hold on, let me look at that. Real quick. Squidward. Here, I'll give it payback. Which, before I lobby though, Jamie, hold on. I'm Jimmy Brown. Have any of you ever heard of a musician named Jamie Brown? It's actually hilarious. It got recommended to me on Instagram. It's like this British guy who makes music. He's like, I'm Jimmy Brown, and I'm 19 years old, and I'm an alcoholic. It's hilarious, yo. Yo, awesome, Ada. Great to see you. It's like the music's like pretty good, but he just writes songs about being like addicted to alcohol and like how he had to quit Prozac so he can keep drinking and how he's not worthy of love and stuff. It's just great. It's amazing, in fact. So before I lobby, I'm gonna build that team again. Should I change Pup to something else on Scrafty? I actually got that. I was talking about this a little bit earlier, the one Pokemon Go house in Portland that I slept in while there was like a Sylph tournament. I actually got this from that. You can actually, that's when it was, that date, the February 8th. It was like right before the pandemic hit in the US. Like, I think that March is when everything started closing down. But yeah, this is from Jangles. He's like another Pokemon Go battler. I think he mainly just tweets. I honestly don't know if he makes content. I know he like would be on X and Twitter, but I like never check that stuff anymore. Upper hand. That's cool, Jamie. Without one of the best moves, a Sludge / Aqua Jet Bug with a 30% debuff chance. Wait, what? Here, let me give it upper hand. That's what my friend Alfie was saying too, or like one of the viewers. There it is. I didn't have to waste a lot. It's probably the most charged teams I've had in a while. Here, I'll actually build this team then. I'll build my old OG team with these little changes. I have hope in my heart yet again. So I think it would be... Alright, we'll try it. Oh, okay, upper hand has the debuff. Oh wait, that's actually pretty sick then. I didn't even realize it had a secondary effect. That's literally, like, I don't know what it is, like, I feel like I just surface level, someone tells me that, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I guess, like, I could just look into it. But I didn't, obviously. Holy crap, that is so loud. I wonder if they're gonna beat me. Maybe not. Alright, Quag. So if this has a chance to the lower defenses, yeah, I can understand why you thought about this team, because that is kind of the goal. Alright, I'll just bring Cress on the Quag here. I appreciate people hanging out in the stream today. It's been kind of all over the place. Definitely... I mean, it's fun. I'm enjoying myself, so I think that's really what counts at the end of the day. I could maybe have just farmed. Maybe that would have been better. But they have those 2 shields, and I wonder if they'll even... Yeah, okay, they just let it go. Whatever. Surprised they didn't just bring in Malamar. Tentacruel has a okay matchup against this. Have to rely on the charge moves, but it's okay. Alright, the thrown energy, so that's great. Guessing disarming voice, right? Or to crunch. Okay. So they have a little bit more tools than I was thinking. Shadow Ball, is it? It must be. I wonder how it like functions now on. Wait, is it? Wait, did they get rid of? Did they get rid of Shadow Ball? Wait, what is he running on that Skeledirge? Maybe he doesn't have the fire move. Maybe it's not that good. I don't know. I'm just gonna farm it. I don't care if I get Scrafty knocked out. I'm just gonna bring back in Tentacruel and farm it down. I think that's like the play. Actually, I don't know. I'm pretty low. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Just able to get there. Well, what do you know? Thanks, Jamie Finn, for the suggestion. And if you're watching right now and you want to watch some really insane Shadow Pokemon content, you should definitely subscribe to Jamie Finn on YouTube. It is actually, I feel like, some of the top-notch Shadow content. Alright, let's see. Down with disease. Wow. Am I getting algorithm? I mean, probably because I was doing so bad with the auto-rec, the game is feeling bad for me. It wants me to keep playing. Let's go upper hand. You've got the upper hand. That's right. Can you spell upper hand? U-P-P-E-R space H-A-N-D. And that's, I learned that from my parents. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna switch in Crest as a safe swap here. Yeah, I understand, bro. I give much admiration to the consistency a lot of content creators can put into the game. Because, you know, I'm a filthy casual and I couldn't even avoid talking about some stuff already today. You know? I totally get it. It's not easy. Especially when, like, your focus is content. Sometimes it can be a little hard. It can be more difficult. But at least we have a new season, and it's pretty chill this season. A little more wiggle room to kind of just have fun, try something different. Let's go. Really good for the upper hand. These new Gen Z kids don't know much about upper hand. They don't get it. They weren't raised right. No, I'm just back in my day, there was a 50% debuff on it. That would lower my defenses immediately. Especially if the belt was equipped. I'm just joking. It's not that funny. Okay? This is some serious topics that could be very sensitive to a bunch of pussies. No, I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Seriously, I'm joking. Anyways, I farm down here. As a parent, I will teach my kids upper hand properly. Honestly, like, I could, like, actually get into the whole concept of parenting. Just because I feel like there's, like, it feels like a lot of millennials in general, when they become parents, it's like, you're learning more about how, like, it's almost like you realize things for the first time about how you were raised by your parents. And it's like, what? I never thought of it that way. Definitely a lot of realizations. Honestly, one of the, like, scariest parts about being a father too is, like, how am I gonna mess up my kid? But it's probably better not to think about that stuff, you know? Wait, why am I talking about kids after talking about upper hands? What is the connection? Alright, I'm just gonna lobby again. Lorges in these streets? This person.
Lorges in these streets? Whoa! Lorges! Lorges!
Lorges! I don't even know if I'm saying that name right.
Lorges.
4G signal. You don't like my little ray of sunshine creature? Score guys when they're on my side, love them. When they're on the opponent's side, degenerate. You have failed life. Ignore the thumbnail of this stream on YouTube. There is not a Gorgeist there. You are having a Mandela effect. It will be gone by the time I'm done.
Oh no, it's Florges! Florges! It's a Florges!
This person's like feeling so good. They might even be, they might have a third hand involved here somehow. I don't know how they do it. It's quite baffling.
Florges!
I wonder what they have in the back. I could almost say a ground type.
Florges!
Alright, they got Celio! Celio Green here, coming up. Let's knock it out. Show them what real pain feels like. Gorgeist? Why don't you ever play nice, Gorgeist? We had a future together. We could have been friends. We used to text each other every morning and good night. Where's that now? I don't even know who you are. You aren't the same person I knew. Gorgeist. You aren't very nice. Gorgeist. You aren't very nice. Well, I'm pretty sure Celio can tank these moves, right? It's looking like a good situation for them. Screaming Florges over and over just did not benefit me, unfortunately. I thought it could, you know. Something about it like echoing out there in the universe just kind of felt right. I'm the type person that definitely sings, like when I'm alone. Like I'll just start screaming, belting out like opera voice, like, "Ah-dee-da-dee-da," like the task I'm doing. Like if I'm feeding one of the cats, I'm just like singing their name, rhyming, spitting a little flow, trying to set the vibes correct. You know, set the vibrations where they need to be to help digestion. Like, don't you know anything? Jeez. No, I'm just making up stuff there. Feeding cats. Like I do that. Anyways. You know, after seeing Morpeko and Scrafty kind of like lined up here together, kind of just warmed my heart. Think, I hate that Pokemon. So maybe I should run this. I got the upper hand. Wink. Actually, maybe I should have just brought in Crest here. That would have maybe made more sense. I guess it doesn't matter that much. It's okay. In comes more Peko. How about less Peko, eh? This thing is just absurd. Like how strong it is. I want to be like a One Piece villain. Like I need to find some like really absurd way to laugh that's just iconic. It's just so iconic, bro. Like Jesus. Such an icon. Should have switched out there. Oh wait, I have a shield. That's great. See how I pay attention? I think the laugh is actually more important. Like if I'm thinking about like the big picture, this game will be lost in history. I mean, aside the fact that it's recorded and broadcasted and saved on the internet, it will be forgotten in history. But my laugh, the laugh I come up with that will now become my authentic self, not completely forced or anything, that's what's gonna matter. That's really what's gonna matter. All right, let's see. And that was like a horse. And I'm not messing around. We need a really like ominous. Maybe I can like take advantage of my low range, you know, like. You know, you might feel uncomfortable, but art is supposed to generate some sort of reaction out of you. So you might have to sit down in those thoughts and figure out why. It's not my problem. But this laugh, if something about it just doesn't feel right, give it time. Give it time. That's all I'm asking. Just a little bit of time. Alright, I'm gonna switch out now and farm it. OG team actually kind of clutch right now. Revitalizing the squad. Okay, Charge-a-Bug is actually a core breaker for this team, so a little unfortunate. They have a pretty advantageous spot here. Ooh, actually, I'll take it. That's beautiful. That's actually really good then. You think I mind? You think I care about a little X-scissor? I ran with scissors in the hallway when I was growing up. And look at me now. Look at me now. We'll let it go through. Think I'm worried about a little X-scissor, bro? You think I give a... I'm gonna farm it. I'll take the discharge. Just to, you know, make sure Tentacruel is awake. And kind of like... I should just name this Tentacruel Kaya. Alright. How dare you have this Pokemon? How dare you? How dare you bring it back? How dare you? I will scald you. I will scald you into oblivion. 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 You. Good switch. You. Nice switch. You made a good switch. Ooh. Yeah. That was such a good switch. I'm gonna slap your beep. The Grinch is Christmas. Oh yeah, actually, apparently, come on, Tentacruel, be a lad, Tenty. Show the world why I believed in you all these years. That's what I thought. That's what everyone thought, actually. It wasn't just me. It was everyone. And if you weren't thinking that, like, maybe there's something wrong. Dog. Diggity dog.
Doggity dog.
Okay. OG team. Kind of representing. I can see what you're saying. Kind of cooked there. Team goes boom. Team goes boom. Honestly, that was a cool way to end the stream after all the chaos and everything that has occurred. It's a roller coaster of emotions here. You know, don't even know what to think about it. In fact, it's always a blur. Sometimes I feel like I should have toned it down a little bit, but you know, that's just the nature of the Sassifrass stream here. But overall, I think it's been fun today. I hit level 71 in a very, you know, timely way. Got in some reps today with the auto wreck, which was just absurdly chaotic. And in the end, I kind of went back to an OG team, and now I feel validated because, you know, it's been a very versatile team over the seasons, getting some move updates. I might even try it out more, to be honest. I might even focus on it. I might even try to, like, play it consistently tomorrow instead of what today was. But thanks for tuning into today's stream. Hope you're all having a great week. Appreciate people supporting and swinging by. It always means a lot. And with that being said, I will be live later on my Twitch and my other YouTube channel doing the Mewtwo quest in ZA. Maybe I'll do some online ranked stuff. I don't know. Who really knows? But take care. And with that being said, the Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. And I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much. Oh my god, like, just thank you so much.
Sass.